Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow, as per usual, went on Steve Bannon's podcast recently and said some really crazy things. But one of the things he said this time that really piqued everybody's interest was that he has hired private investigators to look into Fox News, to figure out why they're not booking him anymore. And the reason this even came up is because Steve Bannon said, "Hey, I haven't seen you on Fox News in a while." And Lindell said, "Yeah, we're going to have answers to that real soon." I mean, actually, let me just read you the exact quote. "I'm going to have those answers soon because I've hired private investigators and I've spent a lot of money on them to investigate everything. Why are the bots and trolls? Who's behind them? Why is Facebook involved? Wikipedia involved? And then the big question, why isn't Fox having people on? Why isn't Fox on there talking about Dominion and Smartmatic and the election fraud?" I can answer that. And you know what? I'm going to do it for half the cost of whatever it is you're paying those investigators. You know what? Nuts to that. I'm going to do it for a third of the cost. So you can just feel free to send me that money anytime you want, Mike Lindell, because here's the answer as to why Fox News isn't talking about these crazy conspiracy theories that you're still pushing. Because they got sued for more than $1 billion for saying these things. Okay. You can DM me. You can actually find my email address. It's readily available online. We can coordinate the details on how you're going to pay me that money because I just answered your questions. That's why that's happening. That's why Fox News isn't having you on. It's why they're not talking about these issues because they're not real. You made them up along with a couple other people who are diehard Trump supporters, and now you're all being sued for billions of dollars combined. Okay? That's what happened there, Mike. So I don't know why you felt the need to hire private investigators to figure that out for you. This is actually information that's readily available online too, by the way. Like, I didn't have to do any digging at all because I read the news. And we know that's why your crazy ass isn't welcome back on Fox News anymore. Lindell has gone off the deep end. I mean, like, hardcore. Every time this guy is in the news, which is happening more and more frequently, he's crazier and crazier, like for real. Legitimately could be a threat to himself or other people. That's what's kicking around in his brain right now. These aren't just ordinary conservative brain worms that make them say stupid things. There's real demons kicking around in Mike Lindell's brain. And he does need mental health expertise on this. I fully 100% fundamentally believe there's something wrong with him. Perhaps it is years of hard drug abuse, which he has admitted to. That could have caused some kind of, delirium, some kind of, complex that he is dealing with. But the things he's saying right now are outright insane. And this man needs help. But he's not going to get it because people like Steve Bannon continue to enable him. So we're just going to have to continue to watch in real time as Mike Lindell goes further and further down that rabbit hole towards full-blown insanity.